Imagine a life without utility bills, traffic, or morning alarms. Your home generates its own power, collects its own water, and stands far from the nearest city. This isn't an escape, it's a movement. All around the world, people are disconnecting from the grid to reconnect with something else, autonomy. But is off-grid living just about independence? Or is it the blueprint for surviving and thriving in a changing world? As climate instability, energy crises, and digital fatigue grow, more people are choosing a quieter revolution, living unplugged. The grid is invisible but omnipresent. Electricity, water, gas, internet. Systems we rarely see but completely depend on. Off-grid living begins by questioning this dependency. For some, it's about self-reliance. For others, survival. In remote areas, there is no grid. For them, off-grid isn't optional, it's necessary. But choosing to go off-grid in cities and suburbs? That's different. It's a philosophical statement. I don't need the system to be free. Yet, going off-grid requires deep planning, energy storage, heating, sanitation, and seasonal resilience. Autonomy isn't instant, it's engineered. Still, the first step is always the same, pulling the plug. And that decision is more radical and powerful than it seems. Off-grid life means designing systems that think like ecosystems, closed loops, balance, and zero waste. Every resource becomes precious. Energy comes from the sun, wind, or water. It must be stored, rationed, respected. Every what is earned. Food, too, becomes localized. Gardens, greenhouses, foraging, and preservation replace supermarket trips. Internet access? Some go without. Others use satellite links or mobile hotspots powered by the sun. It's not about disconnection. It's about intentional connection. Every decision becomes conscious. Water, heat, light, not just conveniences, but relationships. Off-grid living turns survival into stewardship. To live off-grid is to say no to hyperconsumption, to noise, to dependence. But it's also saying yes to responsibility, to stillness, to regeneration. Many off-griders report improved mental health, better sleep, and a deep sense of clarity. When the noise drops, the self can be heard. Critics call it escapism. But what if it's not about running away, but running towards something better? The question isn't whether you need the grid. It's whether the grid needs you, or whether something simpler, slower, and saner might be possible. Because in a world that rewards speed and control, choosing to live off-grid might be the most radical act of freedom left. If you could unplug from one part of the system tomorrow, what would it be? Subscribe for more stories of independence, resilience, and what happens when we dare to disconnect.